Everyone, I hope that I'm live right now and you are able to listen to my voice clearly. If there is some problem in my voice, please do let me know. Today we'll be starting with binary search. Uh, it's a good topic and like a very basic one that everybody should know, at least according to me. Okay, so for all the beginners out there, it is a very important topic to focus upon. Many questions are based on binary search, and this will be very helpful for you. We will be looking at two questions today as well. So one of the questions is to find the square root of an integer using binary search, and the other one would be to find the index of the first occurrence of one in a sorted arrays of zeros and one. The voice is not clear. Is that a problem with everyone? Okay, just wait for a second. There's a problem. Okay, I hope that the voice is clear right now. If it is not clear, then do please let me know. I hope the volume is clear right now. I think so. Yeah, my voice would be audible right now. I hope, according to me. Okay, so yeah. So from today, like I'm able to see that, as you are also able to see that there is a lot of person writing many questions on the live chat, and it becomes next to impossible for me to answer your questions very clearly. So hence, from today, we have introduced the concept of super chats. So basically, super chats are like you are able to pay a little bit amount of money so that your question is highlighted in the live chat. So you can see, like, you are able to go from here, super chat, and from there you can directly write your message. Click on the amount that you want to have in that particular message, and it will come out. So for example, for 2 minutes your message would be highlighted in the live chat, and according to that, for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and so on and so forth. And according to that, we will be answering your questions live. Just wait for a second, okay? So yeah, I said to my brother to keep quiet during the live chat. Okay, so yeah, so that's what I was saying. That so now you can, and this will also support us to bring such 15 days boot camps in the future as well. We've already organized one on data structures, like what we are doing right now. We have already done one on data science. We are going to like bring more topics in the future according to that. So this all keeps on helping us to provide better content for you. So again, like I've already said, today we will be learning about binary search. Okay, one of the most important topics according to me. Many questions revolve around binary search, and good interview questions are based upon it. So a very crucial important topic to understand. We will be looking at two questions today, hands-on questions. The index of the first one in a sorted arrays of zeros and ones, and the second one is square root of an integer using binary search. Both of them are good questions just to get an introduction to binary search. Okay, so again, like I'm reminding you that from today we will be catering towards explaining the answers, the questions from super chat. This also helps us to keep this particular like live 15 days boot camp alive, as well as like it also brings the questions very clearly to our notice so that we can cater towards answering those questions itself. So from today I will be answering the super chat questions, and I will be taking my time to answer those questions because of course they are paying for us to get the answers. Okay, so let's start with binary search. Okay, so just see, it's a very important topic, and I want you to understand that you should understand this topic very clearly. If you are having any doubts at any point of time, okay, just like right to teach again, and I will try to like give you a better example as well. Okay, so let's get started, guys. So I will just start with my tablet. It will take some minutes. Okay, so are you able? I will just open my live chat over here as well, so that I am able to see at least if someone is asking a question in super chat, I am able to cater towards those questions as well. Okay, so just wait for a second. I will open up my chat. Okay, so day six binary search and chat has started. So please do utilize the opportunity for you to ask your favorite questions to like your any of the questions that you want to ask to us, and we will surely like try to answer all those questions, okay, via the super chat. Any question that you want. So let's get started with binary search. Now we have already on the first like the first day of arrays, we dealt with a question about how to search in an array, if you remember that. Okay, so what we did was we have a particular array. Okay, you have a particular array in front of you, and you will initiate a counter I is equals to 0 from the first index, and you will go on to the end of the array, that is int I is equals to n minus 1. So you go till the end of the array, and if arri is equals to the number that you want to find, then you will return that particular index. So this is how you used to like search for a particular element in an array. Now the best time, like the minimum time that you can take to find the particular number would be if the number existed in the first block itself. Okay, the minimum time that you will be taking to find the number would be when the number existed in the first block itself, and the maximum time that you will be taking to find that number would be if the number existed in the last block. Okay, because you will have to start from the first block and check each and every block until you reach the last block, that is you are checking n blocks, so the time complexity would be t of n. Okay, so this would be the time complexity. Now binary search, what does binary search does is it brings the time complexity from t of n to t of log n. Now, those of you, I hope that you are having enough knowledge about mathematics from at least class 10th, 11th, because like these all topics are from class 10th and 11th, and not from like you don't have to be a mathematician to know these topics. Okay, even if I'm teaching it to the class 10th, they know what a log is. Okay, so I'm treating according to that you are able to know what log is. So log n would always be less than n. Okay, so log n is always less than n. So this is like our time, the time taking to run your particular program to find an element in an array has been reduced by binary search. So this is the concept that we want to initialize. Okay, so I hope that you are able to understand that why we need binary search. Now let's start to analyze what exactly binary search is. How can we bring the time complexity from n to log n? What is this algorithm? Okay, so the algorithm is very basic, there is nothing. So you have a particular array. Okay, you have a particular array. You initialize the index 0 as low. and you initialize the index high as HIGH high. So the highest index, that is n minus 1 index, initialize it as high, and the lower index 0, you initialize it as low. So what binary search does is you find a particular middle element. Okay, you come to the mid. Now you have to understand that when dealing with binary array, the first like the crucial part of binary search is that the array itself should be sorted. So this array itself is sorted from the beginning itself. So this is a requirement for binary search. Okay, it's a requirement for binary search that your original array is sorted initially. So now what can we do to practice this particular question? So very simple, guys. So when the initially array is sorted, you pick out the middle block. Okay, this is the middle block. You check if this block is equal to x or not. If it is not equal to x, then what can you do? You know that this and this, these are two blocks, so you have to decide if you want to search on the left hand side or you want to search on the right hand side. So for example, you have a particular array of 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and 80. You are able to see that this initially the array is sorted. Okay, it's a sorted array. So now if I'm able to find, if I want to find x equals to 60, okay, I want to find x equals to 60 in this array. So I have I is equals to 0, I is equals to like high, so that is 8, so 7. Okay, so you have these all indices. Now I'm selecting a particular block 40 in the beginning. Now I'm able to check 40 is less than 60. Okay, 40 is less than 60. I know that this entire array is sorted. So can you guys tell me to which hand side will my 60 lie? So I will just compare 40 with 60. 40 is less than 60. That means 60 should lie on the right hand side of 40 in the array. If the array is sorted and 60, the x that we want to find, is greater than the present value of the ARRI, that means that x will lie on the right hand side of that particular element. Are you able to understand that? That I will check this from 60, 40 is less than 60. So my like the x will lie on the right hand side of that particular element. Okay, so I need not check. So I've checked for 40. Okay, do I want to check for the left hand side element now? No, I don't want to check for the left hand side element. Why? Because I know that my particular x lies on the right hand side itself. I don't even have to see the left hand side now. So I just want to check in the right hand side of it. Again, what I can do is I can again find the like an element. Okay, I can again check if it is equal to, is if it is equal to 60, then just return that particular element. If it is less than 60, then go towards the right. If it is more than 60, then go towards the left. Okay, so this is called as binary search. So you didn't have to check all these elements. Okay, so in the normal search you have to go on checking each and every element. Okay, but in the binary search you don't even have to look at all these elements. So this reduces the time complexity, that how many times you have to go through on checking each and every element. So that reduces the time complexity to log n. Okay, so this is why binary search is so much faster. So let's take in another example. Let's take the next example as one. Let's just increase the size of the array itself. So we have, I will just increase the size of the array as much as I can. So you have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. Okay, so these are 11 elements. Okay, so this would be 10, this would be 0, the middle element would be having index. So mid, if mid is the index of the middle element, then it would be equal to low plus high divided by 2 that is equals to 0 plus 10 divided by 2, that is equals to 5. So we have 5 as the middle element. Okay, so now using, like, we'll be checking 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So we have 60 as the middle element. Let's take up another color. Let's take a blue. So we have 60 as the middle element. We have assigned this as mid. Okay, so now what, and we want to check x is equals to 70. Okay, we want to check at which value do we have 70 present. So what will I do? I will do one thing. Okay, I will do, okay, if mid of ARR is equals to x, then return mid. Okay, but x is not equal to 70, so I will check ARR mid. If it is greater than x, okay, then I have to go to the left hand side, right? So I have to go to the left hand side. If ARR mid is less than x, okay, then I have to go to the right hand side. I've explained that already to you guys. Okay, so I will check 60. Okay, 60 ARR mid 60 is less than x is less than 70. Okay, so we will go to the right hand side. So while going to the right hand side, how can we go to the right hand side? So for that, what we'll be doing is, we had low and we had high. Okay, keeping the high as same. Okay, keeping the high pointer height as same will bring the low pointer to mid plus 1. Okay, I'll bring low here. Okay, now this is my low. Okay, so now I've cut short my entire original question to a similar question with just a smaller, like, array. Initially the array was so big. Now I have the same question to find 70 in a particular array, having low as this particular index, okay, and having high as this particular. So this is a new array. This is a new array and I want to find 70 in it. Okay, I have low as 6, okay, as index 6. I have high as the last index, that is 10. Okay, so I have to just search for 70 in this array. I will again do the same thing, just taking out a new color pen. Okay, we'll just do the same thing back again. I will do, so low plus high divided by 2, that is 6 plus 10 divided by 2 is equals to you have 16 divided by 2, 8. So we have 8 as our new mid. So we have 6, 7, 8. So 90 is our new mid. Okay, this is our new mid. Okay, now again I will check if 90 is equal to x. No, 90 is not equal to 70. Is 90 greater than x? Yes, 90 is greater than x. So for right, we have seen that we have to do low is equals to mid plus 1. Okay, so now 90 is greater than x. As you are able to see, 90 is greater than 70. So we have to move to the left. So to move towards the left, what we'll be doing is, we'll put our high, okay, as mid minus 1. So this will be our new high. So we have our low as 70, our high as 80. So this is our new array. Okay, this is our new array. So we have this as our new array now. I've highlighted this particular array right over here. So for going towards the left, we will have high is equals to mid minus 1. Okay, now again I will be checking, like, if like we have high as 80, so this is 7. So we have high is equals to 7, we have low is equals to 6. So divided by 2, that is equal to 6 plus 6, 12. 12 plus 1, 13 divided by 2, that is equal to 6.5. But we are considering integers, so integer itself will round it down to 6. So we'll have our mid as 6 right now. Let's take up another, like, just like, let's remove all this chaos from here. Okay, so we have removed all this chaos from right over here. Okay, so now we have this particular array. Let's just, like, remove everything. Let's remove everything from here. Let's draw the array back. Okay, the previous array we have 70 and 80. This index is equal to 6. This index is equal to 7. We are having our low and high, and we have our mid at like 6. Okay, we have our mid at 6, so this is mid, and you are able to see that arr mid equal to x, and hence you return mid. Now what happens if like there is no element present? Okay, we did everything, and now this was like, for example, 80 and 80. Okay, we had 80 and 80 present over here. We do not even have like a particular x present. So again, let's see that we have low as our 6 and high as our 7. We have mid as 80. Okay, we have mid as 80. So what to do right now? So what will happen in this case? So we will check if mid is greater than equal to 70. No, it is greater than 70. So we will do if ARR mid is greater than X. So that brings us to high is equals to mid minus 1. So we will do high is equals to mid minus 1. So this is high. Of course, there is a particular array present right over here. So this will be pointing, if this is 6, this is 7, this will be pointing to 5. Now, as soon as our high, okay, is less than low, we want to terminate our loop over there. As soon as our high cross, so this was, for example, this was high. Okay, think of this fist as high and this finger as low. Till low is less than high, that is low is on the left hand side to high, it is okay for us. As soon as if it is equal on the same position itself, okay, it's fine for us, there's no problem. As soon as they cross each other, that is low is greater than high, then we want to terminate our loop over there and return -1. That is our whatever like x that we were trying to find. Okay, it is just not present in our array. So this is the concept of binary search. So it brings your computation a lot lower, as you are again and again in an array ignoring half the part of an array itself, bringing down the time complexity from n to log n. As well as if the index is not present, you know that whenever low is greater than high, you want to terminate your loops. Whatever you are doing, you want to terminate and return -1. So this is binary search. So we have four components to this, four steps. The first is to compute int mid is equals to low plus high divided by 2. Okay, this is the first thing that you want to do. The second one is, so you don't have to do floor. Okay, when dealing with integers, they convert it directly to the nearest integer. Okay, so you don't have to deal with floor or anything, you can directly use integer and it will work absolutely fine. Okay, the first would be if arr mid is equal to x, then return x. Okay, sorry, return mid. Okay, second would be if arr mid is greater than x. Okay, if arr mid is greater than x, please let me know on which side should we traverse. Okay, if arr mid is greater than x, the number that you are trying to find is less than arr mid, then should we go on the left hand side or should we go on the right hand side? Do let me know, guys. Left, that's right, we want to go towards the left hand side. So what we'll do, we will do high is equals to mid -1. Okay, and the last, if arr mid is less than x, then we want to go towards the right. Okay, so we will have low is equals to mid +1. Okay, this is the entire concept of binary search. Okay, you have learned binary search right now. Okay, so now we will be starting as like by writing some questions down. Okay, we will be practicing some hands-on questions. Again, I will be reminding you guys, if you have some questions that you want to ask, okay, you can use the super chat. We highly appreciate that. It helps us on keep on running. Okay, so this will also help us to keep on running this channel as well as answering your questions briefly. Okay, so let's start to like we'll be writing three codes today. First, we'll be implementing binary search. Okay, and then we'll be looking at two questions. So let's start by like analyze writing this particular algorithm down as a particular question itself. So moving on towards us, Mara just disconnected. Okay, so today we had very few number of people attending the class. I don't know why that happened. If someone knows, then please do let me know. Okay, so let's get started with our first question. Let's just go to binary search in CPP GLG. Again, I'm suggesting to practice questions on lead code and not on GFG. I'm using GFG because it provides very easy questions. These questions are just to increase your conceptual knowledge and nothing else, and the basic knowledge that you need. Okay, these questions are not going to be asked in interviews, because if these questions were going to be asked in interviews, then everyone would be in Google. Okay, or even a good MNC as well. Nobody asks these questions. Just like this concept is being used in so many questions, okay, it will be a small part of a bigger question. And if you do not know these search algorithms, then your inherent complexity of a very big question will increase many folds. And you will be not be able to cross the threshold for the time complexity itself. So that's why these algorithms are very important. It's a separate entire chapter in books. So yeah, so this is a searching for an element in a sorted array. Given a sorted array of size n and an integer k, check if k is present in the array or not. So this is our question that we need to solve. So now we will be writing this particular question now. Just to make sense of this question, I'm just changing the n to small n and capital K to x, so that you are able to understand from the example that I've already said. Okay, so search in a particular sorted array. Okay, so let's start coding. So first of all, we need to have a particular like okay, so we will initialize this with first low and so CodeChef is good for CP or not? See, if you have a very long, like if you are currently in your first year, okay, then CodeChef would be the go-to place, because you have your internship interviews just at the end of your second year. Okay, you have 2 years to prepare for your interview. If you are still in your first year, then start with CodeChef. Otherwise, start with lead code. You do not have enough time. Sorry, I answered your question. I had like it was strict instructions from my superiors to just answer people from the super chat. So sorry for that. Okay. So let's start with the code. Okay, first of all, we will be like checking for the low. We'll be initializing our low and high. So int low is like low is equals to, okay, just L will also do. So we have int L is equals to 0 and int high is equals to h. So int h is equals to n. Okay, n minus 1. So that is the last index of the array. Now what we'll be doing is while we're having a while loop, so we want to terminate if and only if like low is greater than high. Okay, so we'll have at low is less than equal to high. At that point of time, like it's okay to continue the loop. So in the loop, first of all, we will be checking if the mid, so we'll be first initializing my mid. Okay, super chat is available in all the regions. Like I'm able to, if you are having a problem with super chat, I can show from here. Like you are able to see super chat from here itself. Oh yeah. So as you are able to see, this is the entire process for super chat, and it is working. Okay, so there is no doubt for that. So yeah, moving on with the code itself. So we have low is less than equal to high. We'll be initializing a mid. Okay, so int m is equals to low plus high divided by 2. Then we'll be moving forward with if we will be checking our first condition, if arrm is equals to x. Okay, then we have to return m. Okay, if that's not the case, then we'll be having else. If we are having, we first want to write ignore the left hand side. Okay, when we will be going to the right hand side, if arrm is less than x, so we will write the condition for that. We have arrm is less than x, then we will be adding our particular, we will be moving our left pointer and putting it to m plus 1. So l is equals to m plus 1. Okay, very simple to understand. And then the last condition, now we have only three condition. arrm can be equal to x, arrm can be less than x, or arrm can be greater than x. So we don't have to implicitly write the last statement, we can just write else and then directly the condition that what we want to do. So we want to move towards the left hand side, so right is equals to m minus 1. That is we will be doing like right is equals to is going to the left hand side. So this is our entire code. Now what if that particular element is not present in the loop? We have said like what we want to do if it is present. If it traverses the array and it is still not able to find that particular element, so what we can do? So for that we will just return -1. Okay, so we'll just return -1, and this is the entire code that we want to run. Let's compile and run the question first. Okay, I've done r. Okay, so that's my fault. Just write h is equals to m minus 1. Okay, we got 4. We were searching for 6, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we can then submit and run this particular question to see if it is right or not. So the correct output is 1. Okay, so what is the question? Since x is present in the at index 4, its output is 1. Okay, so what we had to do, is it present in the array or not? Okay, so we have to return here 1 and not the index itself. So the question is not asking us to return the index, it is telling us if that particular element exists or not. So if that element is found, we want to return 1, and if it is not found, we want to return -1. So we are doing that itself. So now when we are submitting, I hope that this returns us the correct solution for this. Okay, it's still evaluating. This is a lot slower. So, okay, the correct output is 1 and your output is nothing. So yeah, this should not be happening. We have a particular, okay, so if you are able to spot the problem, then do let me know, guys. I'm not able to see that particular problem itself. Let's try something. High minus low. Okay, we will just copy this entire. We cannot even copy it. So let's submit it and see. This is the problem with GFG. Okay, it's so hyper ambiguous with its questions. The test cases are not laid out properly, and hence many different problems come up. Okay, so I've just done a small difference. I converted it to low plus high minus low divided by 2. So it is entirely similar, but GFG considers this to be a lot better than writing low plus high. So this is the problem. That's why I always say practice on lead code. Okay, this is not like a particular thing that you want to deal with while writing your questions. So yeah, so this was the code for the binary search. I hope that you are able to understand this. Moving on to the second question. So we will be having two questions today. We'll be dealing with two questions today. So let's move on to the second question. This is very easy, guys. I want to start with the smart view. Okay, so let's start with the first question. Let's see where's the question. Okay, let's start with this question first. Index of first one in a sorted array of zeros and one. I hope that you are able to see the question on my screen. Okay, we will be dealing with this question today. So yeah, given a sorted array consisting of zeros and ones, the task is to find the index of the first one in the given array. Okay, so let's start with this question. So we have a particular area. I will have to change the particular. Okay. So we will have. Okay, this is also not. So we will have a particular array. Okay, the array will be of zeros and ones. Okay, you have an array of zeros and ones, and the question is telling you to find the first I in a sorted array of zeros and ones. You want to find the first occurrence of I. Okay, you do not want to find any occurrence of I, you want to find the first occurrence. Now, first of all, the entire array is sorted. Okay, when the entire array is sorted, we will be having our particular array like this. So the array is sorted. Shyam, to ask your questions, please use the super chat and I will be happy to answer your questions. Okay, so we are having zeros and ones. It is sorted, the entire array is sorted. We want to find the first occurrence of one. Now, when using the binary search, if you are using the binary search, it will go on to the mid. Okay, it will go on to the mid and return the index of this particular I, and not what we wanted it to do. We want to return the index of this I, the first occurrence, and not any of the i's. So we need to change our binary search a little bit so that it is able to incorporate these ideas as well. Okay, so this is the question that we want to implement. I hope that I'm okay. So, given a sorted array consisting of zeros and ones, the task is to find the index of first one in the given array. The first line of input contains an integer t, denoting the number of test cases. The T test cases follow. Each test case consists of two lines. First line of each test case consists of a number n, denoting the size of the array, and the second line consists n space between 0 and 1. So these are all the things that we want to do. Okay, so someone asked a question. See, super chat is yes paid, because what is happening is so many people are asking questions in the live chat, and I'm not able to answer all those questions. And hence, we have introduced this super chat so that only the person who wants their questions to be answered, truly answered, so they will be putting their questions in super chat, and we will be taking our time to answer those questions properly as well. and this will also prevent us from again and again looking at the entire live chat and finding 90% of irrelevant chats. So that also saves a lot of time on our behalf as well. And yeah, it also, like, see, that money does not even matter to us, but yeah, like if someone is so generous, then of course he can give a donation of a lot of money, and it keeps on running this channel live as well. So that's the thing. Okay, so index of the first, so we have understood the question. Okay, now we want to write the and try to come up with a particular solution to this entire question. Okay, so yes, so this is the entire question. I hope that you are able to understand it accurately. Okay, so first of all, what will a normal person do? A normal person, very easy, it will just start searching from this end. Okay, so this is 0, just move on, move on, move on. As soon as he hits 1, so that will be the first occurrence of 1, and then like you will be getting the like he will just return the index of that. So this is how a normal person who has just learned the arrays would be able to do it. Now you are not a normal person. You have come up to this particular bootcamp, you have understood the concept behind binary search, you know how to use binary search in a sorted array. Whenever you see a sorted array, you get to know, okay, it's binary search, move on to the next question. Okay, so you have got binary search, now you just need to optimize binary search so that you are able to find the first occurrence. So to get the like super chat, okay, I will just show you once again. So for those who are not able to figure out what super chat is or where is super chat, you will be able to see your super chat in your, okay, I'll just, so here, as you are able to see below where you are typing your particular like live chat, you are able to see a particular, so your support to Shape AI. Okay, just click on this particular button. You can use the super chat for like highlighted messages, and from there you can like even make 20 rupees. 40 rupees is the minimum, so that you can get your chat just like highlighted. Okay, but it will not stay on for longer, just it will be a normal chat, just highlighted. Okay, so 100 rupees is the minimum, so that your chat say like is there on the screen for me to look at for a longer period of time, and I can easily answer that particular question. Of course, if someone is feeling a lot generous, they can go up to 10,000, but just I'm just kidding, we are not even having a live chat for 5 hours. Okay, that's just for streamers. So for Indians all over there, so it's just 100 rupees. Okay, so that's the super chat. Let's get back to our question again. Okay, so we need to optimize our binary search for this particular condition. Now, what we want to do, we want to check the first occurrence of I1. Okay, so for example, you came up to this particular element. Okay, so let's take up a particular new page to make you understand this particular question. Okay, so you are having a particular array. Let's take a particular example. Let's take a particular example. Let's have. Mhm. 0 0 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. Okay, so this is our first example that we want to see. Okay, so here we want to return the index of this particular element. Okay, we want to return the index of this particular element itself, this particular block. So we are having our low as 0, we are having our high as 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. We're having as high as 10. Okay, so now what will be our mid will be 5. Okay, so we have 0 1 2 3 4 5. So we are having a mid as 5. Now what we want to do, we want to check the first occurrence of 1. Hyder Ali, like there is no hidden charges for this bootcamp. This bootcamp is absolutely free. You are learning for free and everything. But we were seeing that most of the questions were highly irrelevant. That how to get into like cybersecurity or IoT or machine learning, and that is not included in this particular bootcamp. Our bootcamp focuses mainly on DSA and algo, and hence we had this super chat so that we do not waste anyone's time in just reading out from the live chat. Okay, I hope that you are able to understand. Of course, it's completely up to you if you want to donate and keep on seeing these boot camps in the future as well. So, like, it's a charity, okay? Like, we are doing this for free for everyone. So, for those who are coming for a monetary point of view, like I'm monetary well, I can donate some amount of money just to get a particular viewpoint from a person who has worked in multiple MNCs and who knows his thing around via various subjects as well. So if you want your question to be answered, then yeah. So that's the point of this super chat. So it's completely up to you. Either you don't have to pay. I'm not telling you that okay, now for the next 7 days, if you want to continue, you have to pay 500 rupees. And that will be a hidden charge. Okay, the boot camp is absolutely free for everyone. Okay, so let's continue from there. So someone has asked Nanu, sir, I have an interest in learning AI and ML. Should I focus on ML, CP, and DSA, or both? And the right track to get a good command on both. See, AI and ML is the like go-to market, like the go-to subject for everyone right now. Okay, because the pay is high compared to all software engineers, even web developers, and even other like you are having cybersecurity experts, you are having like micromanagers, and so on and so forth. Even project managers who manage AI engineers are paid less than AI engineers. So it's a gold rush right now. Focus upon CP and DSA. First, increase your level of CP and DSAs to such a point that you are sure that okay, if I'm sitting for any interview, I'm able to reach the interview first. Okay, if you're not able to reach the interview, then even though you are great in AI and ML, you will never get a job. Okay, so first increase your DSA and CP to a good level, then start with ML and AI. Start with ML and AI. Also, at that particular point, continue doing your particular CP and DSA together while learning ML at that point as well. Okay, you do not want to lose your grip on CP and DSA. CP and DSA is just like cocaine. Okay, the point at which you lose, no, so that was a very bad example. It's just like it's practice. Okay, at one point when you just stop doing CP and DSA, then you will have to train your fingers, train your brain again to reach that particular level of like you are able to solve any questions. So continue doing that at the later point as well. Of course, you can even join our training and internship program. I always say you need two things to get like internship or even a job. The first is relevant skills, and the second one is a good experience. Okay, companies, off campus companies always see at your experience and your skills. So experience is gained by an internship. So we provide a 5 month long internship program. We give a 1 month long holiday as well, so that if you are having a exam or something, then you can take a break as well. But during that particular point of time also, we keep on sending you CP and DSA questions so that you are keep on doing practice. Okay, so it covers all DSA, CP, interview preparation, data analysis, and so on and so forth. You can even check it on our website shapeai.tech, and there are just 120 seats for our February batch. We do not have a lot of seats right over there because we're having a low amount of teachers, because we want to provide you with the best teachers so that you can learn. People from Microsoft, Goldman Sachs, Reliance, and many other companies come and teach you on a daily basis. You are able to get good and these all people are not from IITs or NITs. These people are also from tier 2 and tier 3 colleges, so they know exactly what you are suffering and they can guide you very easily as well. Okay. uh, okay. See, Vishal Gupta, we have to bring teachers too. For 4 months, they will be teaching you. Okay, so this like the YouTube channel is just for my and one of my like 2 or 3 friends are there, and we just have started this particular YouTube channel under the company Shape AI, so that we love to teach and we teach it for free right over here. But a 4 months long commitment is a very lot. Like we have to teach every day. For there will be 2 classes, 1 hour for DSA and CP and interview preparation, and 1.5 for development. We teach web development, we teach AI, ML, many projects, as well as internships as well. So 2.5 hour every day a teacher is giving, then we have to pay them as well. So whatever money that you are giving, we are giving 100% back to them. Like CPI is not keeping any amount of money. So we are like just a broker sort of thing. We bring in students so that, and bring in good teachers from many different places, so that you are able to get the best of both the worlds. Because you will be able to check on the internet as well the current prices for live courses from even like people just from colleges, like not even like they are not even into good companies, they just are people who don't know anything, and they bring that people in, and you have to pay 10,000 rupees for 3 months. So like compared to that, we are able to bring our costs down, because most of these people are our friends as well. So like we are able to we are able to pursue them that please take a less amount of money, but like please deliver good content to our students. So yeah, that's why we charge a little bit. Okay, so moving back to our question. I hope Nanu that I've able to I've able to answer your question properly. Okay, so JPI is both a technical company as well as training institute. It's more of a research company. We are having different researches currently going on in JPI. One of the best research papers that I myself has contributed to, we are currently in the process, is true randomness in a computer. Currently, we have pseudo randomness. We are going to introduce true randomness in, and that is truly related to how we can fuse AI and ML into like cybersecurity, and can easily, like you can even open up your entire database to any hacker. The hacker can easily hack into your database, but that data is encrypted to such a huge extent that that hacker will take almost 3 billion years just to crack that particular encryption. So we are developing such type of things in Shape AI. We are also developing a particular AI bot. Okay, it's not a bot, it's an entire avatar that can take your interviews. Okay, so it will be an entire avatar, like just like me, sitting and asking you questions, and then based on your body postures, your voice manipulations, your resume, whatever answers that you gave, he will be bringing out a report on what are the areas that you need to focus upon and what things that you need to improve about yourself. And we are developing that as well. We are also working on drones. Okay, we are working on drones, we are working on self-driving cars, and so on and so forth. So it will be like very like innovative if you are able to join our training and internship program. That also is a way so that we are able to build up a community as well. So yeah, so let's continue from here. Okay, so we want to, so this is the mid. Okay, we want to find the index for this one. So what can we do? We checked if int if ARR mid is equal to 1. Okay, but now we also want to check if this is the first index or not. How can we check if this is the first index? We can check that easily by just checking two conditions. The first condition is if the number in front of it is 0. Okay, as you are able to see, this is the first like occurrence of 1, and you are able to see that this is 0. Okay, and the second scenario would be an array such as 1 1 1 1. In this, the first occurrence would be the first index itself, and so we have two conditions to check for. First is ARR mid is equals to 1. Okay, it is 1. Okay, but the second is and, so you will be having and mid is equals to 0, that it is the first occurrence itself. Okay, so it is the first occurrence itself, so mid is equals to 1, or okay, or that you are having a 0 in front of that particular index. So ARR mid minus 1 Okay, ARR mid minus 1 is equals to 0. So this is the condition that you will be checking. Okay, so this is our first condition that we want to check. Okay. um Devish Vishwakarma, so let's please like give him a hi. So he's also a part of Shape AI. He was in our first batch. He's our first batch student. He joined Reliance Industries as a software engineer. Okay, and like as an intern as a software engineer, and is currently a part of Shape AI as well. So hi Devish, it's good to see you on board with us right over here. Yeah, so like, thank you everyone. So that is J. Devish Vishwakarma. So if you are having any questions that you want to ask him, he will be happy to help you out. I hope that Devish, you are still live and you have not went out after seeing me. Okay, so let's continue from here. So yeah, so this is the first condition that you want to check. The second condition that you want to check is else if ARR mid is equals to 1, so that this is that particular position. Okay, if ARR mid is equals to 1, then of course like you will want to go to the left hand side. Okay, you have already checked that this particular, in the first case, you have already checked that this particular one is not the first occurrence of one. Okay, so you know that this is somewhere right over to the right hand side of what you want to achieve. So you want to go towards the left hand side, so you will go towards the left. And else if ARR mid is equals to 0, if ARR mid is equals to 0, then you want to go towards the right. Okay, so you want to go towards the right. So this is the entire like concept for this particular question. Okay, to find the first occurrence of a particular number. So I hope that you are able to understand this. Let's try to code this particular question. Okay, yeah. The data science is for 3,500 Devesh, and the interview preparation has been increased to 2,200. Okay, so early on it was 1,800, but we decided to increase it to 2,200. But also we are having our very own program as well, affiliate program as well. So if you are able to bring 5 people in for our paid courses, then your course is absolutely free. Okay, you don't have to pay for your own course. We give you 100% discount. One, if you are able to bring 1% 10% discount, 2 people 25, 3 people 50, 4 people 75%, and 5 people 100% discount. So that is also something that we have. It's a sort of an affiliate program for us. So if you want to look into that, you can personally contact me anytime. So yeah, if you want to have that course for free as well, just bring in 5 people and your course is absolutely free. Okay, so let's move on to writing the code for this particular question. First of all, I will have to find this question first. Okay, so let's try to find this question, guys. Find the index of first one in a sorted array of zeros and ones. Yes, if you're bringing a person, of course, that means that they are paying. Okay, if you're being a paying customer, then we give you a discount of 10%, 25%, 50%, 75%, and 100%, respectively, for 1, 2, 3, and 4 and 5 people. Of course, if you are able to bring more than that, then we give you money. Okay, because you are our affiliates, so we give you hard cash into your account as well if you are able to bring more people than that. So that's also a thing. Okay, so let's start to practice this question. Okay, so this is a question that has been asked in Amazon. I didn't knew about that. So yeah. So this is a question that has been asked like in Amazon interview. So please focus upon this question. Okay. Okay, I'm actually first year engineering student. Should I join JPI now or later? See, first year is the best and first, second, and third year. Okay, the best time to join because Devesh Vishwakarma had joined us in the first year. Most of our batch students were from the first year itself, and they got internships in their second and third year just after completing our program. Okay, so like that's why it was great. You can ask Devesh about his like experience as well. He will be happy. I guess he will be happy to share it with you. I enjoyed teaching Devesh a lot. Like he's a very intuitive student. He like completed the assignments on time and he had great questions. So he is interested in blockchain. Actually, I try to mentor him as much as I can. But yes, he's doing very well in blockchain right now. So yeah, if you have having some questions for that, you can ask him as well. Okay, so let's try to write this particular code down. Okay, so this is a question that has been asked in Amazon. So a very important question according to me. So we have to write the entire code from scratch, I'm guessing, because the main should be given by them as well. So we will be going in C++, and I will just like zeros and ones. Okay, and then I will write one. Let's see what happens. Okay, so let's try to write this particular question. Okay, so given a sorted arrays of zeros and ones, you want to do it, blah, 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 blah. So we are not being provided with a particular main array. I don't know why that is happening. Usually are being provided with a main array as well. Let's like try to, I don't know why this is happening. Let's focus upon our questions. So input for each test case, a new print line, print the index of the first one. If it is not present in the array, print -1. Just like let's try to write. I don't know why this is happening, guys. There's a problem with GFG in this question. Okay, GFG has not. I don't know why, but it has not provided the entire code. Let's try to reset the editor here. So there's a problem with GFG in this particular question. Still, I will be writing the entire solution down so that you are able to understand it. Okay, so let's start by writing our int and index of first. So index of 1. So we have declared our first what can we call it, function that will be handling everything. So index of 1 is the name of our function. It will take in int arr. Okay, we'll be having int low, int high. Okay, we are having all these things that we are taking in inside. Then for while low is less than or equal to high, we already know how this goes. I hope that you are able to remember the entire thing. We're having int low is equals to low plus high minus low divided by 2. The same code up till here. Now the code changes. So we have already discussed how we are going to change the particular things. So yeah, see, when we are so one of the good questions that has been asked is it like that only, sir? In some questions, we have to write our code from scratch. Of course, like in some questions, you have to write your code from scratch, but usually in interviews, they will provide you with a particular, like you will be having an end something, and they will be telling you what like arguments they will be giving to you, and you just have to write this amount of code. You never have to write int main and everything in an interview usually. Okay, so this particular code will not work. Okay, I'm just writing this particular code so that I'm able to understand you how the code is written for this particular question. Okay, so there's a problem with GFG, so they have not like made their platform very well. So this is the problem that we have. Okay, so let's write over here. So we are having if ARRI is equals to 1. Okay, and then brackets we have the two other like conditions. So we don't have I, we have actually mid. Okay, mid, we are having here mid as well. Mid. So we have to discuss about two conditions. If mid is equal to 0, that is the first occurrence, for the first occurrence, or you are having ARR mid minus 1 is equals to 0. So this is our second thing that we want to see. Okay, that's so that we can ensure that particular I is the first occurrence itself. According to the question, we will be returning that particular position. So we have return mid. So that is particular return statement. After that, we have two other conditions that we want to check. The first one is the courses will be live, okay, online and live, like. Okay, so that is something Devesh will be able to answer. So we are having the second condition that we want to check if ARR I is 1. Okay, so the first condition was false. Now ARR I is not the first occurrence of 1, but it is 1. Yeah, I've just written 3 times. Okay, so thank you for pointing that out. We have else if ARR mid it is equal to 1. Okay, so this is our second condition that we want to check, and we will be returning. So we will be having high is equals to mid minus 1. We want to like go to the left hand side. So we will be having high equals to mid minus 1. After that, we will be having a last statement. So last statement is just else, that if it is equal to 0. Okay, so yeah. I've, so there you will be able to see we will be writing low is equals to mid plus 1, and this is the entire code as of right now. If one is not available, okay, if one is not available, we will be like doing it return minus 1. Okay, so one is not in the entire array, we'll be doing return minus 1, and this is the entire code. So if that particular IDE was working, since the IDE is not functioning right now, we'll not be running this particular code, but this is the entire code that you would like to run when getting the entire output. So yeah, there might be some mistake in the parentheses. I don't know if there is. Please just look at it. Just this is a rough idea of the code that you will want to write. Okay, so this is how we write our questions. Now let's move on to the second question. Yes, Arnab, there are two questions. Sorry, two. Courses. The first one is for an interview. Okay, that is like just data structures and algorithms, competitive programming, and interview preparation, mock interviews, resume making, LinkedIn profile, all those kind of stuff. And that is like our interview preparation. The second one is internship and training data analyst. So that includes development, like data analysis, machine learning, AI, web development, a little bit of blockchain, a little bit of Flutter, and many other concepts as well as the entire package for the interview preparation comes in complementary with that particular like data analyst training and internship program. So that is complementary with that. So yeah. So let's get started, guys. We will move on to the next question for us for today. The next question is, let me check. So as mentioned, Devesh Vishwakarma has gone into a product-based company, Reliance, and we are having many other students from Microsoft, Goldman Sachs. I will request those students, if they are not busy right now, they will also come up and answer your questions. So yeah, that will also be great. Amit Kumar, you can like, there is no point, like if you are in electrical, mechanical, chemical, you can easily get internships in CSE based companies. So like that's not an issue. Okay. Yeah. So let's just start with the next question right now. So count squares. So this is not the question that I wanted to answer. Okay, so the next question that we want to understand is to find a square root of a particular number. So if we have a particular number n, we want to find the square root of n. Okay, so how can we find it? Let's just think what will a particular newbie do for this particular question. So first of all, what can a person do is, if a person can do, okay, we'll be starting with I is equals to 1, we'll go up till x, and we will do like the number I square is equals to n, and as soon as I square is equals to n, we will return I. Okay, so in this particular condition, you have to travel the entire array from 1 to n to find out the square root of n. And we don't want that. We know that from 1 to n, everything is sorted. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that is what we want. Okay, we have this particular 1 to n as sorted, we can understand now. Okay, Shaurya told me that okay, whenever an array is sorted, we want to find something, we directly have to apply binary search. So we will be applying binary search right over here. So for applying binary search, what can we do? Very simple, guys, there's nothing to be afraid of. Let's just like see how can we do this amount of stuff. So we have a particular array from 1 to 3 dot 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 to n. We want to apply binary search to get I is equals to so we want to search for I square is equals to n. Okay, that is if ARR I. Okay, so for I, if I square is equals to n, then return I. If I square is less than n, okay, if I square is less than n, we want to go towards the right hand side. Okay, so we'll be doing I is equals to I. So we have we want to go to the right hand side, so we have low is equals to I plus 1. Okay, and similarly if I square is less than n, then we have high is equals to I minus 1. Here we'll be initializing low as 1 and high as n. Okay, so this is like how we are going to handle with square root. So what is the last date of this boot camp? See, there is no last date from when you can join. Okay, so we need you to understand that we have batches. We have to arrange teachers, good teachers from good like Microsoft, Goldman Sachs, and all these companies. So we want to provide you with better teachers, and hence we have our particular sessions from February. But we have limited number of seats. We have 120 seats, and will not be taking in more students. So and it will be 100% first come first basis. If you are skipping that particular batch, our next batch will start from about February, then February, March, April, May, around May. So if you are missing the February batch, the next batch will start from about May. So that's the thing. Okay, yeah. So let's start with writing this. Of course, you will be easily able to balance the course and the college work because you will be having your sessions in the evening itself, and we provide 1 month long holiday for your examinations, college examinations as well. Okay, so that's the thing. So let's code this particular question in. We'll go on. Let's go on for square root geek for geeks. Square root of an integer. Go on to practice. Okay, as you're able to see, usually you get such type of class solution, public, int, count squares, and you just have to write the code right over here. So that's the benefit. Okay, so of course this 15 days you are getting a certificate, but again I want everyone to understand one thing. There are very few certificates that truly matter to an interview, like a person who is conducting your interview. And those certificates as well will never guarantee you a job, because there are certificates worth rupees 10,000 for which you have to give an examination to get that certificate. Then also, and those certificates come from Amazon, Google, but still you are not able to get a job even after, like, that does not, no person will, you are able to show that particular certificate that I have given this examination, I've got this certificate, give me a job. No one will give you a job. Okay, that's the true. But there are some certificates that truly matter. In our 4 month long program, we provide you with more than 30 to 40 different certificates from different product based companies like Google, Microsoft, Amazon, IBM, and so on and so forth. What we do is every topic IDE so that you are able to understand questions. This is Shape AI Bootcamp. Okay. Yes, of course. Here, if he is good in CP and recruited in a good company, then of course, like, he has already cracked gate, so no problem in that. Okay, yeah. See, according to me, you have to practice at least 600 questions to get good at DSA, at least for interviews. So, in our 4 month long program, we ensure that you are able to at least complete 50 to 60% of lead code itself, and you are able to learn, prepare for the interviews, internships, and as well, or even placements, because we have 3 people who have got placed in Nutanix and product based companies as well. So, like, it's good. If you want to join us, then yeah. No, of course, none of these certificates matter a lot. There are only a few certificates that we actually know that matters, and we will be providing that certificates in our people who are coming for our 4 month long programs. Yeah. We'll be starting a 4 month long program from February. Okay, but there are just 120 seats, guys, and it will be a first come first basis. February 1st is starting day for the boot camp for both of them, and so as soon as 120 seats are over, we will start with the first batch itself. So if you are late, then you will have to join from, I guess, April or May. Okay, so next batch will be at that particular point of time. Okay, so let's continue. Count squares. So let's try to write the entire code for this particular thing. Okay, so let's look at our particular code. So first of all, for we will be checking if x is equals to 0 or 1. Okay, after February, the next batch will be starting from after 2 to 3 months. Okay, so that's why, like, if you're missing out on the February batch, then it will be too late for you, I guess. Okay. Also, like, what is the attendance link is not yet posted, guys. I have not made today's attendance. I will be making the attendance live right now. Okay. You can check about the entire course on shapeai.tech, including the prices and everything. Okay, shapeai.tech is our website, shapeai.tech. You can even check our graduates as well. Okay, so we are having shapeai.tech. Okay, so many shapeai, like www.shapeai.tech. So this is our website, as you are able to see, and you can check out our graduates from here as well as our courses. So you will be able to see that we are having 2 courses right now: data analyst training and internship program, and DSA competitive programming and training. You can check our graduates as well, that you will be able to see, I guess, like, here is Devesh Vishwakarma. As you're able to see, Devesh Vishwakarma. So this is what he wrote for us. Yeah. So the fee is, like, for data analyst training and internship, 4 months program. None of them have any prerequisites. You do not have any prerequisites for them. I'm always a mentor for you guys for any of the courses that you will be joining. Okay, we will have people from other companies as well, so that you can get overall view on each of the aspects. So the cost is 3,500 for 4 months and 2,200 for 4 months for DSA computer programming. So that is okay. Yes, I will be a mentor for all the courses. Okay, I'm always a mentor for all the courses. I love to teach, that's why. Yes, Faisal, I will be a mentor for all the courses. Do check it out. Do check our graduates as well. We have people from Dutch Bank, Source Fuse, Reliance, Wells Fargo, Goldman Sachs, Walmart. So we got only one person for Walmart, but that was the thing. We have Microsoft. We have three people from Microsoft, Goldman Sachs. We have three people, and so on and so forth. Okay. So back on to the question again. So we'll be writing our, so we have to check for a base case. Yes, you can join right now as well. You can go on and pay and join right now. And yeah, the data analyst program, all both the programs will be, no, the total fees for three. Okay, so let me just clarify here that we are taking in the data analyst and training internship. Data DSA and competitive programming training is a complementary for them. We provide data analyst and training, data structures and this entire course we provide it for free for people who join our data analyst training and internship. Okay, so if you are joining the data analyst training and internship program, we provide the secondary course for free for you. And if you just want to join the DSA computer program and training, that is an inherently separate course. Okay, so both of those courses are totally separate. If you are joining the data analyst training and internship, you get the data structures and algorithms and computer programming training as a complimentary free addition to your purchase. It will be 100% free. Okay. Vaibhav Dubey, see, if you are able to give in your 100%, okay, then as you are able to see, we have people from our first batch. So currently the second batch is still going on. We have done 1 month for them almost. The first batch results are here in front of you. We have from Barclays, we have from in ShapeAI, Nutanix, ZS Associate, Source Fuse, Dutch Bank, Reliance, Wells Fargo, Goldman Sachs, Walmart, Goldman Sachs, Wells Fargo, Microsoft, Goldman Sachs, Microsoft. So you have so many people. So join us. If you are giving you 100%, if you are doing all the assessments or you are visiting all the courses, then of course you will be able to get placed in a good company. Okay, we usually bring in people from Google as well to just guide these people in our paid courses. We have Abhilasha Sinha from Google who usually comes up to guide these people, and like that is also a thing that you will be able to interact with many different people as well. Yes, we for the best students who were like who we can guarantee that they were one of the best students that were coming to the classes always on time, were performing very good in the competitive programming sessions that we had, were doing extremely good in the interview preparation program as well. We provide referrals for them in good companies as well, because we also want people to get into good companies so that you can be next in line on this page. Okay, so that also helps us to bring more people in. So that's the thing. So yes, we provide referrals, but yeah. Amit Kumar, I think so. You should join us right now, okay? Because if you are dealing something, okay, what happens is you delay. Okay, I will think about it tomorrow, and you just lose on a good opportunity, and that procrastination never works on. So think about it. Okay, I should suggest that because we have just 120 seats available. It's online and live. Okay, we have online. We will be doing it online and live. Okay. So moving on to our question. So first we'll be checking for our we provide referrals for you. Okay, if you're performing very good in our like paid courses, we provide referrals for you to different companies as well. Okay. Yes, of course, there will be interactions. Like we provide monthly interactions with the mentors as well. So there are one-on-one interactions that you can ask your questions. Vishal Gupta, we take in 2,200 per person for our interview preparation and resume preparation course. And yes, if you are doing very good in that, then we provide referrals for you in good companies like Microsoft, ZS Associate, Reliance, Geo, and many other companies as well. Okay, so moving on to the question, first we'll be checking the base case. If x is equals to okay, so first of all, if just let's check this to x. Okay, so that it's easy for me to write the code. If x is equals to 0, or x is equals to 1, then we just want to return x itself. Okay, so return x. So moving on from here, we have set the base case. Then now we'll be starting for our binary search. So we are having while low is less than equal to high. So we'll first define what is low and high. We have low as 1 and high as, okay, we have low int low as 1, and we have int high is equals to, so I will be asking you can ask my questions after this particular code has been finished, and I will be answering your questions properly. Okay, so and high is equals to x. So we have declared our high and low. Now we'll be writing our binary search. So first of all, we'll be declaring our int mid. So int mid is equals to low plus high. Okay, so low plus high. I don't have any practice in writing divided by 2. Okay, and the secondary thing that is, okay, so this is our mid. We have a particular mid. After that, we will be writing if mid star mid is equals to x. Okay, if mid star mid is equals to x, we want to return mid. Moving on to the next case, we have else if we have mid star mid is less than, okay, is less than x, then we will be having start is equals to mid plus 1, and then answer is equals to mid. Okay, these are the two conditions that we check, and at the last we want to check for the last condition. So we just want to change, so we do not have start, we have low, and answer is equals to mid, and then we have the last condition else we want to do high, so we have high is equals to mid plus, sorry, mid minus 1. Okay, so this is the entire question that we want to run. At the end, we want to return answer. Okay, why we are returning answer, we want to like send in the last for example, you are having 17. Okay, so you want to send in 4 as the last square roots, a number smaller than the current, if you don't have a particular square root itself. So I think so this should work according to me. Let's just check it out now. Okay, so answer. Okay, I've not declared answer right over here. In ns is equals to 1. Okay, so I've declared answer as well. Now I think so it should work. Okay, so let's submit our particular answer and let's check if the answer is right. Okay, so there is a problem. Input 1, its correct output is 0. Okay, we wanted to return 0 over here. I guess now it should be working, but that shouldn't be a case. Your code output is wrong. So there is some problem with our code output, and let's try to figure out what is that particular problem. Let's try to analyze the question again. Let's check. We have if x equals to 0 or x equals to 1, we get return 0. Okay, so next is int l is equals to 1 and n is equals to x. We have answer is equals to 1 as well, while l is less than equal to high. Int mid is equals to low plus high divided by 2. Okay, so if mid star mid is equals to x, return mid, absolutely correct. Else if mid star mid is less than x, low is equals to mid plus 1. Yeah, that's also correct. Answer is equals to mid, absolutely correct. Else high is equals to mid minus 1. Yeah, according to me, the question is correct. There shouldn't be any problem. For those who want to see my LinkedIn, I usually don't maintain it, but still you can go and check. You can just search for Shaurya Sinha and you'll be able to see my LinkedIn account. But I do not maintain it. Like, I don't know from like previous how many years I've not just opened my LinkedIn itself. Let's just change it to high minus low divided by 2, but this is not converted to low divided by 2, and let's try to run it. Okay, so I don't know what's the problem, guys. If you are able to figure it out, then please do let me know. Okay, I don't think so. There should be any problem with this particular code. Int mid, low, high, minus. Okay, everything is fine. Okay. If there's a particular problem, then do let me know, guys. I'm not able to figure it out for now. Let's keep it as your assignment itself. In the next class, I will be asking you all to tell me what is the particular problem with this particular code itself. Okay, now if you are having any questions, then please do let me know. The next batch is going to start from February itself, phone venue. Okay, so you can go and check. Our batch will start from February itself. Both of the programs have no prerequisite that you require. Okay, the assignment is to check why this particular program is not working. Okay, I've done a particular mistake in this and I know that. Okay, but I want you people to understand that why, like, what is the problem in this particular thing. Okay, till that particular time, if you are having any questions, then please do let me know and I will be making the form for today. Yes, C++. See, if you want to get into any aspect of related to computer science, you need to know data structures and algorithms. You need to know computer programming. You need to know C++. Okay, so that's the case. So this is the day 4, day 5, I guess. Like, I don't know. I will just like make a particular copy for this. Okay, make a copy. Just name it as day 5 or 6, I don't know which it is. See, Sham Pujam, if you want to join our 4-month long program, you can join. At the end, what you can do is like it will be very easy for you to, yeah. for you, if you are able to perform good, you will be able to get an internship with us at ShapeAI itself. Ashish Modi got an internship at ShapeAI. Now he's earning approximately 35,000 or 40,000 per month. So that's his internship thing. Okay. So let's make this particular thing. Let's collect email address, include form and link. Let's check for the particular setting as well. So we collect email address, responses to email always. So let's just send this particular, let's get the link. Okay, shorten the link. As you are able to see, this is the particular like link on my screen right now. You can screenshot it. It will be for 30 seconds on the screen, and then we will be just I'll be answering your questions. If you have some questions related to our paid data analyst training and internship program, or even the secondary interview preparation program as well. So it will be on the screen for 30 seconds, guys. After that, I'll be switching my particular screen to some other screen. Okay, take a screenshot. Okay, fill it up, and the thing always works. The link always works. Stop sending me the message that the link is not working. Okay, the link always works. So okay, so I guess 30 seconds is over. Okay, so I hope that you are able to you have already screenshot the particular link. We will be moving forward from here. Okay. Yes, Umang, whatever your entire name is. Okay, I will be showing my particular LinkedIn profile as well. Just that I just fill up this form till then, and then I will be opening my LinkedIn profile. I have to check my own LinkedIn profile first. I've just like it has been so long since the last time I've opened my profile itself. So that's the thing. Okay, so yeah, guys, is there any problem? So don't worry about that. Okay, that's just a spelling mistake right over here. Just convert it to day five. There's no problem in that. Okay, just fill up the form. Okay, so yeah, just fill up the form. It may be possible. Okay, just reload it. Okay, so for Umang, he had asked for my LinkedIn. Just go and search for my own LinkedIn account. I've not opened my LinkedIn account from so many years, man. Let's just check it. Okay. So just for 2 seconds, like it is opening, it is opening. So let's search for Shaurya Sinha. Okay, I got it. It was the first. Okay, that's great. Yeah. Dinesh, just reload it. Okay, it will come to day five itself. So this is my particular like entire thing that is present. Okay. So if someone wants to see it, then yeah, this is my particular LinkedIn account. Okay. I'm looking at the latest chat. The link is, see, the link may be showing for day four. Just reload it. Okay, it will be showing for day five, as you are able to see. If I'm clicking on send and just shorten the URL, you're able to see the URL copy. I will go to this particular URL, and when I'm clicking on enter, you will be able to see it's day five arrays. Okay, day five arrays. The link always works. Okay, the link always works. I just print out the link in the chat section for today as well. Okay, I've put on the chat section as well. Okay, it always works, Sumita. There is some problem from your end. Okay, the form link has been posted. Umang asked for my LinkedIn account, so this is my LinkedIn account. If he wants to see something or not, okay. So that's the thing. If you are having any other questions, then please let me know. Okay, so if you are having any questions related to the course or the training program, then please do feel free to ask. Feel free to ask any questions. I will be here for the next 10 minutes. Okay. If someone is interested, someone wants to ask any question, then please feel free to ask any type of questions right now. Yes, for those who want to leave, you can leave easily. Okay. If you want to ask some questions related to the training and internship program or the competitive programming and DSA training, you can ask any questions. Jagdish, we can do that in one of the sessions itself. I will schedule one extra session for this particular thing. I will be going through. You can even see if you are going to the data analyst training and internship program, you can download the syllabus from there. Okay, this is the entire syllabus for the data analyst training and internship program. You have data structures, algorithms, competitive programming, daily, weekly contest, monthly hackathons, open source events, paid internship opportunities, 101 mentorship, interactions with the mentors, fast doubt solving, mock interviews, interview preparation, letter of recommendation, certificates, and many projects. You have topics that you will be covering. We have listed all the topics right over here, including the capstone projects and many other things: deep learning, dimensionality reduction, data visualization, web development, and everyone. So we have not yet changed this particular. This was the original price. We have increased it to 3,500. So, Samarth, you will be able to see that three or four have been placed as well, because most of them were from the first, second, and third year. So most of them got internships. Okay, the highest was about 1,10,000 for the internship itself. For placements, Abhishek Kumar got placed in Barclays, so he was placed. Okay, Vikas Kumar got placed in ZS Associate. Sahil Garg got placed in Nutanix, and the others got an internship. Okay, internship for us. Okay, for Ashish Modi got an internship of 35 or 40, I don't remember, per month, for 35 to 40K per month. The secondary that we, most of them got an internship of more than, like, that was the lowest. Okay, Ashish Modi got the lowest internship from the entire batch, because we are a startup, we cannot afford to give that much. But yes, the maximum was backed by three people: Avinish Kumar from Goldman Sachs 1.1, Atulya Arya from Goldman Sachs 1.1, and Shubham Kumar from Goldman Sachs 1.51 lakh per month. Okay, so yeah, we go into Flutter as well. Android development is not as lucrative as Flutter is currently, so we teach Flutter as well during the 4 month long program. Okay. Yes, as I've already told Faisal, taking the example for Ashish Modi, he joined us at Shapia as an intern and is currently interning at a stipend of 35,000 to 40,000 per month. And he was a graduate of the first batch. Okay. Theory of automata has no scope in CSE. Okay, so that's something. I'm looking for, everyone is focusing on data science and AI. So the number of jobs for data science and AI has increased exponentially right now. So the first one is data science and AI in India. The second one is web development, and both of the concepts are being taught in the 4 month long program. Okay, so if you have any other questions, then please feel free to ask.
Understanding data structures and algorithm.
Problems on matrix. I don't know if we will be dealing with problems on matrix because this is just 15 days, so we have to cover a lot. So let's see how much we are able to cover in these 15 days. Of course we will be covering many questions related to matrices later on as well. Okay, so that's the thing. So when will be the next batch? The next batch will be from February, guys, and you can easily go through the next batch as well. Any other questions, or should we leave? If you are having any questions, then please feel free to ask anything. Okay. To do internships, of course you need to be very good at coding. Okay, so companies give you money so that you can come and work at the companies, and there are so much competition, so many people are there, you need to stand out from them. So you need to be excellent in competitive programming. Okay, excellent, then you can get an internship. See, I still suggest you should go into data analyst course, training and internship, because that will be beneficial for you for two ways. See, out of all these people, Shubham Kumar is a summer analyst at Goldman Sachs. Abhishek Sai is a software development engineer. He was also a part of our data analyst course. So he is a soft SDE. Pranjal Kumar, SDE. Bhavya Kala, SDE at Microsoft. Ajit Garg, SDE at Wells Fargo. Atulya Arya, data analyst at Goldman Sachs. Abhay Patro, SDE at Wells Fargo. Avinish Kumar, data analyst at Goldman Sachs. Raghav Loya, SDE at Walmart. Devesh Vishwakarma, SDE at Reliance. And all the other people, all these people joined our data analyst training and internship program because we give you training as well as an internship certificate. Okay, so that is something that makes you stand out from the rest of the crowd. Okay, we'll be starting from February 1st, or even if we are starting early, it will be from January 15th. Okay, so January 15th to February 1st. Okay. Shapia is not that old. We just founded it. Three or four people from different companies, we came together and we founded this company. And it was not even a founding company. We were just interested in many stuffs. We got our research papers published in different articles and all those things. And we said that we want to work on something that is groundbreaking in AI. We started working on drones. We started working on some prototypes for different ethical hacking and all those kind of stuff. And then we saw that most people, we were lucky enough to get mentors from different companies when I was a kid, because my own family had many people from different companies, so I was lucky enough to get mentorship from them. But most people do not get that particular opportunity, and we thought that we want to give that opportunity to everyone. And it should be see, 500 rupees per month or 1000 rupees per month, that is not a lot to think about. You spend more than that upon any subscription for Netflix or some other channels as well. You spend more about that in eating outside. You go once to eat at least a month and you spend more than $1,000 per month. So for yourself to get placed in a good company, so that is always better. Internship certificates are the most helpful for anyone out there. Companies are looking for two things: skills and experience. If you have the right skills but you don't have the experience, then they will leave you out, because there is someone who has the right amount of experience as well. Okay, so what we do is we provide you with experience, okay, by providing you a certificate of intern, letter of recommendation and all those kind of stuff, so that companies can recognize that you have worked with a well-known company for a longer period of time as well. So that makes you stand out from the rest of the crowd. Okay. Yes, that's why we understand what is important for people working in service based companies, because we ourselves are working. So we understand what you need, okay, to get selected in good companies. And our what we proposed, we proved that as well. So this entire batch had just 30 students, okay, and 22 of them got placed, got internships or got placed in good companies. So we proved what we want to do. Okay, so that's the thing. Like, yeah. See, currently we have started like there are like 10 seats we have been filled till now because we started with the promotions just tomorrow itself, just yesterday. So we got 10 seats filled in just one day. Okay, so that's the thing that we cannot guarantee for how long the seats will remain. But yeah, there are just 120 seats and we cannot like extend those seats because we don't want to overcrowd a particular class. See, if you are interested in robotics and you're learning robotics, but again, you do not know AI, you do not know anything about robotics, you do not know CP, you do not know computer programming, DSA, then you're not going to get placed. Again, like I'm trying to emphasize on this point, okay, to get placed in a good company, skills about that particular a particular aspect of computer science is not at all sufficient. Even if you are the leader in AI, okay, and you do not know how okay, let's take an example, just let's take a real life example. So there's a person homebrew. So how many people have MacBooks? If you have a MacBook, then most of the like libraries that you're like installing on your MacBook, you use a product called as Homebrew. So the creator of Homebrew went for an interview at Google. This happened last year itself. The creator of Homebrew went for a particular like session, like particular interview for a job at Google, and he was rejected. Do you know why? Because he was not like he when they were told him to inverse a binary tree, he couldn't do that. And he got rejected. And 99% of the employees in Google itself use his product for their day-to-day, like building their day-to-day products. Okay, at Google. 99% of the employees, and he was not able to invert a binary tree and he was rejected. Okay, so even though you are the leader in a particular field, but still you don't know how to do DSA CP, you'll never get a job. If you're good, if you're very good at DSA CP, but still like you don't know like a particular concept, so you will get a job, but that will be a very low paying job. You know AI, ML, web development, then upon like after you have learned DSACP, you know all these stuff extra. You have an internship certificate that you have a particular experience and working at a good company, then your chances of getting a good high paying job increases. Okay, so for the referral offer, bring people in. Okay, like if you just send me their names, I will contact them directly. I will check with them if you were the one providing them the referrals, and upon that we will refer the money that you have paid. So first of all, you have to buy the course yourself. Okay, so that we know that you have bought the course. After you have bought the course, we'll provide you with a discount coupon. Okay, we'll provide you with a discount coupon, a code that you can provide it to your friends. So the number of people who are using your particular code, we will be able to know that you have referred them to us, and we will upon like every person that is getting refunded, we will also get a refund to you as well. Okay, these people will get a so to whomever you are refunding, they will get a 10% discount as well. Okay, and so that is all that we can do. You can contact me on WhatsApp. Okay, again I'm like reminding you, for those if you want to get the discount coupon, first you will have to enroll in the course yourself. We'll send you a discount coupon. Okay, so you then and a message as well, we'll send you an email, we'll send you a WhatsApp message and many Instagram posts and many other different things, a LinkedIn post as well, so that you can share it on different platforms. People using your link to buy the product will get a 10% discount, and upon each person who is getting something, okay, so for one person you will get a 10% discount, will refund to you. Two people you get 25%, three people 75%, no, three people it is 50%, four people it is 75%, and five people will refund the entire amount back to you. Okay, you can contact me on WhatsApp, okay, or on Telegram or anywhere else as well. Okay, you can even contact me, Shape AI. We are having our own LinkedIn account. Okay, you can go to Shape AI LinkedIn account and you can also contact me from there as well. Okay. So if you have any other questions or doubt, please feel free to ask. Otherwise, we'll be ending our session right over here. Okay. So I don't think there are any more questions. So let's just end our session right over here. We'll meet tomorrow, guys. I hope to see many of you join our sessions, our courses. Okay, to get the benefit of the discount coupon and to bring more people in so that you can avail 100% discount. First, you will have to subscribe. You will have to pay. Okay, you will have to get into our course, and then we'll be providing you with all the different aspects. So I will put in my numbers. I will put in my number in chat. You can hit me up on WhatsApp if you are having any doubt. So my name is Shaurya Sinha, and yeah, so we'll send you a discount coupon, and then you can avail the entire offers as well. So will that be fine with everyone? Let's meet tomorrow with a new session on something. I don't know what it will be. Let's it be a surprise. And let's hope that you will be joining our training and internship program, and we will be able to see your name on this page as well. Okay, so let's hope for the best. And yeah, it will be great to seeing on with you in our courses. Okay, we'll be ending our course right over here. So bye everyone, and have a good day ahead.